Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing What If Naruto Had a Karma Seal, part number 2. So in the last part we went over the Land of Waves arc and how Kakashi was gonna kill Zabuza, but some needles hit Zabuza in the neck. So that's where we pick up this What If. So Naruto looks up in the trees and he sees a person on the trees with the mask on. And Naruto asks, "Who are you?" And Kakashi says, "It's a Mist Ambu, Naruto. This man, he just started from his village, so we have to let them take his body, cause just yeah." So Kaguya tells Naruto that she's in the Mist Ambu, and Naruto asks Kaguya, how does she know? And she could tell that she has she has good intentions with the Zabuza character. And before Haku gets to take Zabuza back to their hideout, Naruto tells Kakashi he tells them to stop. And Kakashi's like, "What are you doing, Naruto?" And he says that person isn't a Mist Ambu. And he says, "How do you know that, Naruto?" And he says, "Lady Kaguya told me." So Haku jumps back and throws some needles at Naruto. Naruto dodges them because Kaguya told him to duck, and 3 needles go over Naruto's head. And Kakashi is confused. He's like, "What the hell?" So he throws some kunais at Haku. Haku dodges them, and she substitutes, but it turns into a ice mirror. And then she goes right behind Naruto and almost stabs him in the back of the neck with needles, but Kakashi kicked her in the ribs, so I kicked him in the ribs, so he was sent back. And Naruto, he jumps back and uses his Karma Seal, and Haku tries to use ice mirrors on Kakashi and Naruto, and she traps him. And then she keeps throwing kunais at Naruto, but Naruto just absorbs all of them and fuels himself with chakra. So Naruto gets enough chakra on his fist, and he punches one of the ice mirrors as hard as he can, and he breaks it. While Naruto was winding up all that chakra, Kakashi was fighting Haku because Kakashi saw him with his Sharingan. And Naruto breaks out, then Kakashi kicks Haku in the face and gets out of the ice mirror. As soon as they get out, the ice mirror breaks, and Haku's on the floor. Kakashi hits him in the back of the neck, knocking him out. He grabs Haku and Zabuza and puts them on his shoulders and takes them to. He tells them we're gonna take him to the Leaf. And Naruto and Team 7 delivers the bridge builder to the bridge, and nothing else happens. That's it. So they go back to the village, and Naruto's carrying Haku while Kakashi's carrying Zabuza, because Kakashi can't carry 2 people at the same time, because that's going to be too much work for one person to walk that much with 2 people on his shoulders. So Naruto asks Kakashi if he wants him to carry Haku, and he says, "Alright, Naruto, can you please carry Haku?" And Naruto carries Haku to the village, and they bring them to the jail of the village, and they put Zabuza and Haku in jail. They take Haku's needles and take the mask, and they also take the executioner blade of Zabuza, and they take the headbands. So they're not from any village now. They took the headbands and they gave it back to the Hidden Mist. So since Zabuza and Haku failed their mission, that's why the Land of Waves arc was so short. Because Kaguya told Naruto that he isn't a Mist Ambu member. And yeah. So, Kakashi tells Naruto if he wants to do the Chunin exams by himself, because he thinks Naruto is more than prepared for the Chunin exams. And Naruto says, "The only way I'll do it if my teammates do it. We're a team. We gotta stick together." And he asks Sasuke and Sakura if they want to do the Chunin exams, and they say, "Of course I want to do the Chunin exams." Sasuke says, and Sakura just follows Sasuke, and she says, "Okay, yeah, let's do this." So a week passes by. Naruto's just practicing with Kakashi. Kakashi teaches Naruto a bunch of jutsus. that he knows. He teaches them summoning jutsu. Naruto makes a contract with the dogs. He also learns the Chidori, like a bootleg version of the Chidori. It's like the lightning blade, because Naruto can't do it with the Sharingan. You need the Sharingan to do the Chidori. So Naruto uses the lightning blade. And Kakashi also teaches Naruto some fire style jutsus. He teaches him the like wind style or style jutsus. Naruto has all the chakra natures, so he has a bunch of jutsus. Kakashi teaches Naruto like 20 jutsus and like he teaches him like 25 jutsus, 5 from each chakra nature. So yeah, so Naruto has a lot of jutsus in his arsenal now. So Naruto, he goes to the Shinigans with his team, and they put under a genjutsu when they walk into the waiting room. Kaguya puts Naruto out of the genjutsu, and Sasuke gets out of the genjutsu, and it takes Sakura a second. Naruto is just standing against the wall, and Rock Lee is asks Sasuke if he could fight. And Naruto wants to see this fight because he wants to see this Rock Lee guy, because he's seen him a couple times around the leaf, and he wants to see if he's strong. So they go to like not outside, like this big area near like the outside, and Naruto was against the wall and just looking at them going to fight. So Rock Lee gets into his stance where he has one hand in front and he has one hand in the back. Sasuke gets ready in like a fighting stance. Sasuke grabs a kunai and tries to throw it at Rock Lee. Rock Lee dodges it and kicks it back to Sasuke. Sasuke has to duck under it, but Rock Lee's already there and kicks Sasuke in the face. And Sasuke's like, damn, he's way too fast. So Sasuke is sent back, and then Sasuke activates his Sharingan, the second Tomoe. So now he could see Rock Lee's movements. But Rock Lee, he traps Sasuke in the leaf lotus, I don't know, where he just grabs them by the waist and spins, and he's about to hit him with that, but Guy Sensei comes in and stops Lee and punches him in the face and tells them not to do that, and then they make up with each other, and then they start crying. And Naruto just thinks he's weird, and he just walks away. Then the Chunin exams start, the written portion begins. Naruto gets all the answers from Lady Kaguya, and cause Kaguya is all-knowing, because she's a god, so she just knows all the answers to this. And when the 10th question comes up, Naruto tells everyone not to leave, because if you leave, you won't be able to. It's not a question. The question is if you stay or not. So nobody leaves, and now there's a bunch more people for the second portion of the exam, the Forest of Death. So this lady, the snake lady, I don't know her name, explains the rules of the Forest of Death, and Naruto is like, oh, this is an easy test, just gotta get other type of scroll. So Naruto and his team run around the Forest of Death trying to find somebody else with a different type of scroll. They found a couple people, but they had the same type of scroll, and they just jumped away because they didn't need to fight each other. There was no point of fighting each other. So Naruto and his team is walking around the village because Sasuke sent somebody here, like the weird mist here. So Naruto thinks it's another team, and then Naruto gets hit by a big gust of wind, and Sasuke is sent flying too. Sakura doesn't get hit by it, but is confused because Sasuke and Naruto were just sent flying back. So she runs to the direction where they were sent flying back. Naruto is sent to the side, and Sasuke is sent like straight forward, because Naruto, his shoulder got hit, so he was sent to the side. Naruto's by himself. When he wakes up because he hit his head. Like a minute later, he wakes up and he's like, "What the hell just happened?" And then Lady Kaguya tells Naruto to like dodge, right? Something's behind Naruto. Naruto jumps away, and a big snake goes like through where Naruto was. Naruto activates his karma seal and punches a snake in the head. The snake turns back and tries to eat Naruto, and he swallows Naruto, right? Because he didn't bite him. He just swallowed Naruto basically in one go, and the Naruto activates his karma seal and starts draining all the chakra from the snake. and all the life energy, and eventually the snake just turns into dust. And now Naruto has a bunch of life energy and chakra. So Naruto, he's like, damn, that was cool, because he didn't know he could do that. But Lady Kaguya just let him do that, because Lady Kaguya could absorb your life energy. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if she could or if she couldn't. So Naruto goes to where he thinks Sasuke is, and he's fighting another ninja. And Naruto, the ninja was about to hit, bite Sasuke in the neck. But Naruto comes in and kicks the guy in the neck, and the guy, he was gonna bite Sasuke, but his head is sent back because he got hit in the neck. He's sent flying back, and he brings his head back to his body, and he's like, where the hell you came from? And then a snake tries to hit Sasuke, but Naruto stops it with his back. He lifts up the snake with his karma seal, since he has so much energy now, because he absorbed the snake from before. He throws it at Orochimaru. Orochimaru has to cut through it with his Kisanami blade. I don't know what it's called. His blade. And then he Sasuke traps him with all those kunais. And then he uses Naruto and Sasuke both use the fire-style fireball jutsu, because Kakashi taught Naruto. And they burn Orochimaru even more. They burn off his vessel and burn his skin. So now his skin is kind of burnt, because he got hit with 2 fireballs at the same time. So Naruto sees this man's real body, and he's like, who the hell are you? Because he just thought he was fighting some ninja, but now it's a different person. And Kaguya tells Naruto this is one of the Leaf Sage. And Naruto's like, the Leaf Sage, those the warrior heroes from the 3rd grade ninja war? And he says, yes, Naruto, you gotta be very, very careful with him. He's extremely strong. He's the strongest, not Sage, Sanin. And Naruto's like, alright, Kaguya, you gotta help me out with this one. So, Kaguya gives Naruto more chakra, a lot of chakra, and he tells, Naruto tells Sasuke to be careful with him. He's a Sanin, he's really strong. Sakura is getting inspired, because Naruto is, getting hyped up, so she decides to help. So Naruto speed blitz Orochimaru, and he starts fighting with Orochimaru, hand fighting. Sasuke comes in and almost kicks him in the face, but he has to duck under it. But then Naruto kicks Orochimaru in the stomach, and he's sent flying back, and he hit his back on a piece of wood. So he's like, oh, you're jumping me now, huh? And then so he's about to he's gonna pull out his neck to bite Sasuke, but Sakura throws a kunai, so Orochimaru has to dodge, but he falls right into the trap of Naruto. Naruto grabs Orochimaru by the waist, and Sasuke jumps and punches Orochimaru in the face. Naruto falls down because they were up high in the trees. He falls back, he starts spinning, and he uses all the chakra. So he spins and he leaks chakra out. So he does the leaf lotus on Orochimaru, because he saw what he was gonna do. So Naruto just copied it from Rock Lee. He copied this move from Rock Lee. So Orochimaru's neck is stuck in the ground. So Naruto, he gets off of that because he hit his head. He grabs Orochimaru by the foot with his Karma Seal arm, throws it to Sasuke. Sasuke hits him with the fireball, and when Naruto thinks he's gonna die, Orochimaru poofs away, and then he's behind Sasuke and bites him in the neck. And Naruto was confused. He's like, did he just bite him in the neck? And then Orochimaru's like, nice fight, but I'll have to go. And then before he leaves, he tells Sasuke, you'll come for me for some more power. I know you are. So he poofs away, and Naruto has to grab Sasuke by on his shoulder, and Sakura's trying to heal Sasuke while he's on Naruto's shoulder, because Sasuke got knocked out. Sasuke wakes up a couple minutes later, and they're fighting the sound ninjas. Naruto's taking care of them pretty easily, but Naruto, he got cheap shotted, so Naruto was sent back for a couple seconds, and he had to get up, and he told Sakura to stall some time for him while he gets some energy. So the whole fight with Sakura and the boombox guy happens. Sasuke wakes up with his question mark and breaks the guy's hands. Naruto winds up his chakra, so he makes like a big lightning blade and stabs right through the this guy with the sound gauntlet. I don't know his name. He just stabs through him, and then he falls on the ground all bloody and that. And then now it's just the girl with the needles. Naruto speed blitz her and uppercuts her, jumps up, grabs her by the waist, and does the leaf spinning thing again. The thing that Rock Lee does. And then she gets knocked out. Naruto looks through her pockets, finds the Earth Scroll, because they had a Heaven Scroll. Team 7 had a Heaven Scroll. So they need an Earth Scroll, and now they have one. So they go back to them. They go to the middle. They pass the second part of the Chunin exams. Now it's for the preliminary rounds. So since there's more people passing, because no one left during the written portion, so Naruto, everyone's gonna have 2 fights. So Naruto, he's like the second fight. He's going to go against a random. He's gonna go against this guy with an umbrella, a range shinobi with an umbrella. Naruto dodges other needles from the umbrella, and he just gets one good hit on the range shinobi and knocks him out. Naruto is declared the winner. Sasuke fights against the sound ninja he fought in canon, beats him because he just does, I guess. He stops the curse mark from reaching all of his body and has the same exact fight. Sakura goes against Ino. Sakura wins because she's gonna be more pumped up and she's gonna be more motivated to win, and she wins because just pure I forgot how to say it. Oh man, just pure motivation. She just had the heart for that fight, and she won it. So Ino's kind of mad that Sakura won, but Sakura won, and she's kind of happy. So Naruto is gonna go against we're gonna make him go against another random let's say another random range shinobi, and Naruto beats them pretty easily. So Naruto has to generally pretty easy fights. Sakura has to go against Tenten, and Tenten wins this because I don't feel like Sakura could just with her heart just win this fight, because Tenten's kind of sharp, not even gonna lie. She's a master at weapons, so she's gonna defeat Sakura. And Sasuke just goes against some random range shinobi and defeats them. So Naruto and Sasuke both pass the preliminary rounds. I'll be right back. Sorry about the cut. I had to go do something. One of my windows was open, and I had to close it because it was gonna rain. So yeah. So sorry about that. So since a lot of people passed the preliminary rounds because there were just more people competing, because a lot of people passed the first of death, and there were just a lot of people in general because no one left during the 10th question in the first round. So yeah. So Naruto, he's gonna go against Neji in the first fight, and then he's going to go against Tashino in the second fight, because now everyone has double the fights basically. So Naruto for 1 month is training with Kakashi. Sasuke doesn't have no one to train with. He's just training by himself because Kakashi wants to train Naruto because he thinks Naruto he has good potential, so he wants to train Naruto more. And he also trains Sasuke from time to time because the Sharingan. So Naruto, he practiced his taijutsu moves, his sensory moves. He also learns some new jutsus, and he also learns a couple genjutsu because Kakashi knew Naruto isn't the best at genjutsu. He doesn't have any genjutsu in his arsenal. So he's like, let's buff up your arsenal. We'll give you some genjutsus. Naruto learns a genjutsu. He learns it from Kurenai because Kakashi called Kurenai up if he could teach Naruto some genjutsus. She says, alright, why not? So Kurenai teaches Naruto a couple of genjutsu. One of them traps your opponent in like a tree, like she did, and when she was fighting Itachi in canon. So Naruto learns that one. He also learns one where they're put in a haunted house. Naruto likes that one because he likes to scare people. He just thinks it's kind of funny. He also learns to put people in his consciousness. He learned that from Kurenai because it's a genjutsu too. So since Naruto's consciousness has Kaguya in it, so they're basically gonna be talking to Kaguya basically. So yeah, so Naruto likes that one even more because he just likes to scare people. He's someone that likes to scare people basically. So yeah, so Naruto, he after that 1 month is up, Naruto goes to the Chunin exams arena, right? And it's the final portion of the Chunin exams. Naruto is gonna be the first fight to go. So I'm gonna leave it here because I'm gonna have the whole Chunin exams, the final part, for the next part. So yeah, so I don't want to go into a fight and just end it midway. It's gonna leave you guys on a big cliffhanger. So yeah, so I'm just gonna make another video for the whole last portion of the Chunin exams. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a good fight. So without further ado, let's end it here and bye. If you stayed, good for you.